As creators, we all go through tough times. The views aren't coming in, we're not getting as many subs as we thought we would, or we just aren't getting the videos out consistently. We've been going through the same loop over and over again, but nothing is changing. But the secret is not focusing so much on ourselves and instead focusing on serving others with our content. You might think, Jake, I can't do that. I only have a certain amount of energy for each video. And yes, I understand that. But the thing is that if you focus on serving others with your videos, you'll have more energy and motivation than you know what to do with. A couple weeks ago, me and my girlfriend went on vacation. And while we were driving to our Airbnb, we were driving down this long stretch of road on the hill country. It was such a beautiful view and we could not stop looking at every single house that was on the hills. But while I was driving, I couldn't help but look at my girlfriend and seeing how she would talk about these beautiful houses with beautiful views. She would talk about how it would be so beautiful to live in one of these houses and to not have to go through traffic every single day to get to work and to not have to deal with the hustle and bustle of the city. Now, I've never been somebody who needs fancy cars or to flaunt my money, but knowing if I can provide for my family and loved ones is something that has always motivated me more than any of that other stuff could. So seeing how she would talk about that filled me with a whole bunch of inspiration and energy that came out of nowhere. And that's what made me realize when you focus on serving other people, you'll have more motivation and energy than you'll ever know what to do with in whatever you're doing. And I tell you that because as creators, that's the secret to unlocking your growth. As creators, we get to focus on other people and serving other people's needs. And if you do want those views and you do want those subs, the best part about it is that you have to find the best way to serve people in order for those to come. Mr. Beast serves people as best as he can by entertaining them and serving that need that they have for entertainment. Abdaal serves people by educating them on whatever it is they need to know. So the next time that you do not want to get out of bed in the morning, think about how you can serve people and you'll watch that energy instantly come to you. There's this belief that if we focus as intently as possible on our own growth and our own needs, that the success is instantly going to come. But is it possible that we are looking at it the wrong way? Because I can tell you from my own experience that when I shifted my focus as a creator to start serving other people, the energy, the inspiration, and the motivation came more than I can ever explain with words. And not only that, my journey as a creator was more fulfilling and I wanted to do it every single day I woke up. But then on top of that, I also got more authenticity in my videos because I didn't care what anybody else thought. If you're focusing on other people and serving the needs on other people, you're not going to worry about what everybody else thinks about your videos because you know that there might be one person out there that really gets some value from your video. And if you're somebody who's nervous to get on camera, this is one of the most important changes that you need to make in your mindset, because when you're focused on service, it's hard to be nervous. When we shift our focus to serving others, everything about content creation becomes easier. What change can you bring today to somebody's life through your content? Here are some ways that you can do this that have helped me. Focus on people, not metrics. You need to understand your audience as best as possible. What are their interests? What are their needs? What do they actually want to watch? You can do this by just constantly uploading videos, but you can also do this by asking questions in those videos, having people answer them in the comments, and then understanding them a little more through that. You can also create polls that will help you greatly to understand what your audience prefers. And then you can also just have conversations with your audience through the comments so that you understand them as best as possible. And then next, you want to tailor your content. With that understanding, you need to tailor your content so that it fits those needs that your audience has. Whether it's entertaining, educating, or inspiring, you need to make sure that your video fills the needs and what your audience is seeking. And finally, you're going to want to reflect and adjust. Every so often, just take a step back, reflect on the content that you're creating, see if it's providing value for people, and see if people are actually engaging with it positively in the comments with the likes and dislikes. And as you grow as a creator, you're going to understand your audience better and better. So don't be afraid to adjust your content creation strategy because of that to fit the needs of your audience. And when you shift the focus and mindset and start focusing on serving your audience, you'll realize how you transform not only your channel, but also your personal growth and your fulfillment that you get from creating content. And I know what you're thinking, is this going to limit my creativity when making videos? This is often something we think, but in reality, finding ways to serve our audience makes us think outside the box, because it's easy just to think about our own selfish desires, but when we start thinking about our audience, we have to be more innovative and creative in making each video. So it's not a limitation, it's only a challenge to push you even further. And we need that from you because you have your own unique voice, your own unique talents, and your own unique skills that you bring to the content creation community. So as a whole, doing this is going to help the community grow to be more entertaining, inspiring, and enlightening.